All right, once again, we are back with another best of 5. This time between Taylan and JWeyts. Taylan rocking the throwback Karmine Corps decal. Double Finnick lobby here. No surprise. JWeyts actually overruns that ball. And he is really pushing those mechanics. May cost him here. Oh, actually gets a touch on it. Taylan unable to immediately capitalize, but he does have the boost. And a large advantage here. He's going to outplay JWeyts once and slot it in that top right corner. Excuse me, top left corner. Rolo, that's crazy. JWeyts did secure that corner boost. Taylan sticking on the ball. Puts a threatening shot on target as well. He's won himself just a bit of space. But the initial touch from the wall, not good enough to maintain possession. JWeyts pull things back to his own end. Both players aggressively challenging one another, giving each other no space to work with. Taylan couldn't get the demo, just carried his opponent down the field. But there's a big challenge win. Taylan should be scoring here. He does. He's got a 2-0 lead. JWeyts, decent attempt, blocked away by Taylan. A score of 2-0 holds for the time being. We got 3 minutes to play. An aggressive turn there from JWeyts. Can he cut this towards the middle? Off the backboard, he's secured the corner boost, both of them from Taylan. Now he's got a good setup here on the aerial play. He's taking advantage of that boost that he stole from Taylan. Looks for the fake there, but Taylan doesn't bite. A nice and careful counterattack there from JWeyts. Does not want to try to power shot that immediately and make a mistake, so instead takes a couple extra touches and walks it home. Taylan with a big kickoff win, maybe a third. Yes. Both players choosing to play a very aggressive game in both offense and defense as well. This is actually the first time we've seen a player back off. Taylan gives some space, and JWeyts will punish. JWeyts with an outplay in the midfield. He's got himself a third with 1:24 on the clock. We're all tied up. JWeyts to the backboard. Taylan's a bit awkward, but he does have the shot covered as he remains goal side. Oh, this is not good. JWeyts, he's going to own goal. A poor first touch there. Gives Taylan the space that he needs. And now Taylan's got a fifth. Will take a boost, a good setup, has the reset. Actually, maybe he didn't get the reset, but the chip around JWeyts will suffice. He's got a 3-goal lead. Taylan, quick transition, just too fast for JWeyts. And he's got a 4-goal lead. And a 5th goal to the good. Taylan up 8-3. Game 1 comfortably in favor of Taylan. Poor recovery there from Taylan. Results in a freebie. He did get caught up there on the crossbar. It's happened to us all. Get 2 wheels up. You can't get the other 2 off. Is it off the post? You just get stuck. It's a nice outplay from Taylan there. Just brings it down to the ground. Forces JWeyts to respect the ground pinch and ground catch, but opts for neither. Lets the ball bounce. Look at that. Incredible read from JWeyts. Just an early flick. Stayed close to the play, caught that ball. Read the challenge to perfection. Oh, masterfully done there by JWeyts as he avoids the air dribble bump play. It's a satisfactory clear. The counterattack is good. Taylan was very heavy on the boost there, hoping for a demo. Didn't find it, so it left him in an awkward position with low boost. JWeyts will collect. A very composed catch there in the middle of the field. Very easy to mess up. May not be super advanced, super technical. You know, we see the double resets, we see the pre-flip reset, double touches, etc. Something as basic as a catch collection will not impress, but it is easy to mess up. JWeyts, though, had it under control. Another early flick there from JWeyts. Does outplay his opponent. Oh! A quick challenge as well to follow. Taylan just caught by surprise. That pre-flip. It's going to be enough to shoot that right past the challenge. And JWeyts has done a fantastic job of adjusting his kickoff game. I think that was something that was causing some problems last time, as Taylan was more times than not grabbing possession and able to start the play himself, which is obviously advantageous. What a read from JWeyts as he hustled back to defense. I felt like Taylan should have scored there, but maybe that angle was a bit too awkward. He may have an opportunity here. Does attempt a flip reset, but JWeyts is prepared for it. Once again, taking his time on the counterattack to ensure he does not make a mistake. He's got a 6th. It's a big kickoff win for JWeyts and a 7th. And we get a next call from Taylan with 2 minutes left to play. And, you know, I gotta say, Taylan has been prone to frustration in the past. A little bit of tilt may come into play here. We'll see if JWeyts can start off game number 3 in a similar fashion. Okay, I don't know why my game chose to freeze right when we're getting a clip. Taylan with a flip reset up over the top. Much better start to game 2. JWeyts with a perfect read as he sees Taylan crawl his way up to the ceiling. He knew the challenge was coming from above, so he just quickly hustled the ball down to the ground. JWeyts has immediately equalized. Got another opportunity here. Another ceiling setup. Taking his time. It's a good attempt with Taylan. Great stand on defense. Does keep the initial attempt out. JWeyts there for the follow, and he's got a 1-goal lead. Now we see JWeyts extend to the midfield boost. Taylan will punish. players on very low boost. JWeyts is going to win the race to the touch, though. And only a minute and 2 seconds has passed us by, but we've already got 5 goals on the board. JWeyts maybe a 6th. A shot. Lacking some power, but Taylan just too far out of position. This time it's the other way around. Taylan does have the boost advantage and will win the race to the touch. He's back within 1. Taylan gets the mid boost and will capitalize on the advantage. Gets a demo and has the time to poke in a 5th. JWeyts puts a testing shot on target, forces Taylan to make a poor clear. And now he's got himself a 5th. We're all tied up. Quick flip reset there from Taylan. It's going to give him the 1-goal lead once again. Ooh, a potential pogo attempt there from JWeyts, but resulted in a catch. He does have some space here. Gets Taylan to jump. And very calmly taps in a 6th. We also see the replay watch there from JWeyts. Now, it could obviously be a drink of water. Maybe wants to wipe his hands, you know, whatever. But it could also be a way to potentially try to frustrate the opponent. You see another one here. JWeyts with a nice double touch there, down and in. Huge kickoff win, and he's got an 8th. Now, I will say, as someone that, you know, throughout my history, I have been, you know, I've been known to get frustrated before. I'm certainly not always composed. That goal explosion specifically, the club rave goal explosion, that is a tilter, man. They score, and it's a whole freaking celebration in your net. That's a tilter for sure. What do y'all think is the most tilting goal explosion? I think the yeehaw, the cowboy hat, is definitely pretty tilting. You know, hearing somebody say yeehaw when I get scored on is just like, come on, man. I just conceded. Taylan doesn't have the boost to quickly work this around. In fact, JWeyts is going to hustle back, and he's going to get a 9th. With only a minute left, we'll see what Taylan's approach is here. JWeyts continuing to watch replays. The balloons, the ones that do what, Barry? Oh yeah, tactical nuke is definitely a tilting one. It's a flashbang. Taylan up to the ceiling. Has the dodge, perfectly slots it to the top right corner. That's a good shot from Taylan. With 60 seconds left. He's looking at a 2-goal deficit. He's got to be careful here. He stayed aggressive on the ball, which I think is a good decision, but does have to be careful. JWeyts off the ceiling, an early flick forwards. That's actually off target, and the bounce is problematic. Taylan with control, very low boost. What does he have? The flick is weak, and JWeyts will send it to the side. He will turn over possession, though, and Taylan tries to turn and immediately shoot, but can't get it on target. He does scoop that corner boost. JWeyts is going to be low here. Goes for the early flick. And JWeyts is happy to just delay this game. Taylan with an early challenge. Hold on now. JWeyts snuck out to the corner. Actually got away with it. Got both corner boosts as well. And with 2 seconds left, Taylan has bounced. I'm assuming that is for a car change, as the series is not over just yet. JWeyts has also asked for a moment. Series 2-1 in favor of JWeyts. We had a very hot start for Taylan. But JWeyts got the better of him in game 2 and 3. Can Taylan push this to 5? Or will JWeyts close it out in 4? The endpoint decal on the Fennec. Okay, a little change up there. Another slow play there from Taylan. And this is the full Seiko setup. He's got the endpoint decal and the Yeehaw goal explosion, which I was just commenting on. I do think it's a bit of a tilter. At least it is for me. Great play there from Taylan. 2 back-to-back aerial plays to start game number 4. He's got a 2-goal lead. Maybe another bump. Taylan, back-to-back air dribble bumps. JWeyts with a very interesting decision there. He had the space. I don't know why he started that aerial play with a huge bounce like that. He could have just let that come down and kick it up off the ground from a half volley. That has given Taylan a third. He missed on a, gave him a fourth. Taylan missed on the opportunity for a fifth there. But he will be given the chance to redeem himself as JWeyts tries to cut around him, but ends up cutting right into the challenge. JWeyts demo. That's actually an awkward ball. He does well to put it on target. Taylan actually almost made it back in time. And with 3:43 on the clock, we're looking at a 1-5 scoreline. JWeyts with an outplay, gets himself a second. And I will say, earlier we talked a bit about, you know, we've seen Taylan call next a few times in the past in games that he's played here. And he has, unfortunately, fallen victim to a bit of tilt, which is completely understandable in the 1v1 arena, if I do say so myself. JWeyts, on the other hand, is a player that is just not going to give up. He will continue to fight no matter the deficit that he's looking at. And I say this as we have seen him do so here on the stream. You know, being down by a score of 8 points, 9 points or so, maybe not that much, 6, 7, 8, you know, a huge deficit with very little time, and he will just continue to fight. So, you know, contrasting styles here, but I say this anecdote here because JWeyts is not going to be frustrated by the fact that he fell down 5 goals, as is evidenced here with a quick 4-goal comeback. Another demo. JWeyts has put in another goal. Not only is he scoring, but these have got to be frustrating. He's getting multiple, or he's achieved multiple demo goals. Taylan will secure that boost. And it's a smart play to make that touch. JWeyts, disciplined as ever, stays active on the play. Taylan daring him to step forward and overcommit. Taylan knows that he's low boost. The ground pinch from JWeyts is enough. He has tied things up after an enormous lead Taylan built quickly here in game 4. JWeyts has completely neutralized it. In fact, he may go up here. Actually, he will be conceding. Taylan with a big stop there on defense, secures his corner boost and quickly puts in a 7. I can't lie, that's pretty tough for JWeyts. Taylan was sitting there and definitely, definitely vulnerable to the demo. But JWeyts thought he may be ready for it, so he jumped. But Taylan sat still on the ground, so JWeyts jumps right over the top. Taylan has reclaimed the 2-goal lead. Can he hold it? Got a minute 15 on the clock. It's a great shot from Taylan. He has done well to recover, even after JWeyts mounted a monumental comeback. Taylan has collected himself and built up a new 3-goal lead. sure you guys are seeing some internet issues. It should resolve itself in just a moment. All right, I think we're good to go. JWeyts, as I explained earlier today, he is not one to give up. He's down by 3, but he's got 30 seconds left. And he knows that's more than enough time for 3 goals. Taylan wisely stays in the net, but it still doesn't matter. JWeyts sets up the ground shot, knocks it behind him, 8-10. JWeyts spotted the delayed, actually put a shot directly on target as well. Unable to get that demo, but he is back in time for defense. JWeyts needs to make something happen quickly to give himself time, and he's done it. The slow play, 50-50. He's got 5 seconds left, and he's back within 1. Huge kickoff win for Taylan. All he needs to do is down it, but he wants the clip. Flip reset, and he safely plays it to the ground. Taylan pushes the series to 5. JWeyts going to start the scoring here in Game 5. Just a basic air roll shot to the left side of the net. But a quick response there from Taylan. He'll level things up. Oh, wow. Just a soft shot from Taylan. You can see what the game plan was. He didn't want to dodge forward because he had low boost. Just a neutral jump shot. That way he could quickly recover to pick up the corner pad. But it proved to be enough. Another shot to follow. JWeyts with a quick recovery. He's in and out of the net. In fact, he's in a good position to score as well. JWeyts. An incredible play there to turn a negative into a positive. Oh my word. JWeyts! He's cut it close. Will he concede? Yes, he will. He drops himself a great pass there in the quick chat. Clearly an unintended play. A little whoopsie daisies, if you will. Taylan will certainly take it. He's got a 1-goal lead. wind down to the final 3 minutes here. Great challenge there from Taylan, and he's going to get the goal. An early read on the idea there from JWeyts. Will dispossess him before he can get his aerial play started. Taylan now with possession here following kickoff. He's going to walk in a fifth as well. We're at the halfway point. Obviously, just to reiterate, game 5. 3-goal lead for Taylan, actually down to 2. JWeyts with a very powerful shot from his own end. JWeyts with the reset, and he gets the musty. Maybe not the cleanest contact, but it was enough. Taylan unable to make the save. JWeyts, just like that, is right back in it. We're tied up 5-5. JWeyts, full volley power shot, blocked away by Taylan. A good recovery as well. He's going to put a power shot down towards JWeyts' end, who does knock that off the backboard, and Taylan knows he's got lots of time and space. Great first touch. No reset this time. Opts for the air dribble bump attempt. Not able to make contact. JWeyts does have the reset, goes to the far side, can't get the double. Now Taylan needs to be careful here on this challenge. JWeyts has 0 in the tank, but it's enough. He has enough time to knock home a 6th. Oh, there it is, JWeyts. The flip reset double touch as that knocks off the crossbar. He has secured himself a 2-goal lead. Power shot from the midfield caught by Taylan. He's gonna have his boost stolen, but he's actually got pace here. He has outplayed JWeyts, an aggressive play, something you don't typically see from him. Taylan, right back in it. And a favorable kickoff. If he can avoid being bumped here, he should score. He does. Taylan sticking around on the play. Has enough boost in the tank. Both players get tangled up on the backboard here, but JWeyts gets the clear away. That's an aggressive dive from Taylan. Oh my goodness, he cut it close there. He does get a good touch to the corner and secures the 100 boost. Once again, another aggressive challenge. JWeyts sticks on the play. This is dangerous for Taylan. He's done well to clear it away, but JWeyts secures the boost. We got 20 seconds left. Taylan Another aggressive challenge, and he will be rewarded for it. Can he get this on target? He does. With 13 seconds left, Taylan has secured a 1-goal lead. Can he hold? This is a big kickoff. What does JWeyts have? A delayed kickoff, but Taylan barrels through it. Secures the 100. He's going to put the shot in from the corner as well. Taylan, 2-goal lead. And that'll do it. JWeyts will concede in Game 5.